Want to catch more halibut? Here are the rigs and tips for the upcoming season.
Alright, I got a crippled anchovy on right now. Rolling nice. See if we can get some early season halibut. We're gonna try herring, we're gonna try a hoochie, we're gonna try anchovy, which we're doing right now. Let's see if we can get some early season halibut. Alright, so since I want to troll quicker to a halibut spot that I have marked from last year around this time, I'm going to use a hoochie. Here, the hoochie, it slides up and down, but basically it just looks kind of like a squid or bait fish. I got an octopus hook up top and then a treble hook down at the bottom. And then this is a 6-speed swivel. And I'm going to attach this to a dodger, small guy, and basically the dodger is going to give the up and down motion, give it a little more motion to this hoochie. This is like a typical halibut setup. I like using this as I'm traveling between spots because if I'm using the crippled anchovy or a herring, they kind of spin a little too fast, and I don't know, I've never been really successful in trolling really fast with herring or anchovy. So this is the bounce ball rig, by the way. So you see there's about 12 inches of leader here with I think this is an 8-ounce weight, and slides up and down. This is my line clip, my main line. So I'm gonna put the the dodger on my mainline clip. So that's clipped. And then I'm gonna attach the hoochie like so to the dodger. And that's the hoochie dodger halibut setup. And let me just show you what it looks like in the water. So you can see the dodger moving quite a bit, and then the hoochie's following it. All right, so that's the difference. All right, so I got the hoochie on to get to my spot. All right, so here are some of the basics to halibut trolling. The first thing is you want to set up a bounce ball rig, and that's just basically a ball that's your sinker is bouncing on and off the bottom, and it's creating this wavy motion of an injured bait. And then in terms of your bait, you can use the cripple anchovy head to give the anchovy a spin. You don't need one of those to give it a spin. You can have a sliding snell knot rig as well. But the basics is basically you want to make sure that the tip of your rod bounces every few seconds or so, just like that. See, it's hitting the bottom, it's coming off the bottom, hitting the bottom, right? And then in terms of the trolling speed, I usually like to keep it around 1.5 miles an hour. I think when the water's a little colder, like today, I'm probably at like 1.2. Just make it a little slow roll because the fish are more, less active. Other than that, once you see your rod tip, if you have a bite, it's gonna go like this. It's gonna shake a lot. You don't even need to set the hook. It should hook itself, and then you just reel, and hopefully you got a halibut. The minimum keeper size for California halibut is 22 inches. You can only have limit of 2 halibut, and if you're fishing inside the bay like I am today, you can only use 1 rod. Yeah, I think that's about it. Make sure you check the description below for all your halibut gear. The season really starts to heat up I would say end of February, starting in March, and then it's just gonna continue to heat up even more, especially inside the bay as the water warms up. The halibut are coming from the ocean inside the bay to spawn, and that's why there's so many of them inside the bay come, you know, March, April, June, May. March, April, May, June. All right, so those are kind of the basics of halibut fishing. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. And yeah, let's see if we can get a bite today. All right, let me show you this herring rig here. So I got an octopus hook. This is about a, I don't know, 4-foot leader here. Octopus hook in the front. You can grab a herring from the herring spawn. Make sure you go check out my videos on how to get in to that herring action. Let's see if the herring will entice a bite. We did a hoochie for a good 45 minutes or so. Nothing there, and nothing on the anchovy either. So basically, I put the hook at the front, the octopus hook through underneath the mouth, through the nose, and then put the treble hook near the tail. And that's about it. Let's see if we can entice a bite. All right, no bites on the herring, no bites on the hoochie. I've now cycled it back to the crippled anchovy. Let's see what we can get. All right, so I'm out of time today. I gotta head back in, but the report is there are some fish here, that's for sure. It's still gonna be slow, guys. So I think you know, you really got to put your time in early in the season for bay halibut. But yeah, let's keep this going. Maybe there's gonna be another herring spawn. Make sure you go to howtofish.com, sign up to my newsletter. I send the herring bulletin the minute I hear or get confirmed reports. And then, yeah, follow along for the halibut report as it's gonna start heating up, that's for sure. So, you know, I'll be out here. All right, follow, like, and subscribe.